We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Rays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe, and we are set for baseball here this evening. In there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Sale. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
2 balls and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
In there, 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that brings up the corner infielder, Ji-Man Choi. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Two balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Got a full count.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Brandon Lau becomes the first out of the inning. Here it comes. Willie Adames comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's gone 3 for 11. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Nobody out, runner on first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through. A base hit. Bogarts is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The Rays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
Well, you're playing as well as this team is right now. They've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. A bouncer to the left side. Adames picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A check on first by Sale. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In tight with the slider, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Kiermaier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Rays tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping up now, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
In now, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
On its way, the 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. One and 2. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Margot is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Peraza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Pitch on the way. To 2-2 now. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier in there. Now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, This one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Margot's under it, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Moreland is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Benintendi is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1 delivery.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Sanchez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. No problem here. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out there.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
So stepping in, Jose Peraza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit out towards second. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
0-1 the count. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ball one. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. And he misses again. Ball three.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Willie Adames, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heats, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Ready on 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Brendan McKay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Xander.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. And they get 2 hits for him here this evening. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first
So
baseman,
now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
No outs, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Margot's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. So far this year against Southpaws, Vasquez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Count is 1,
2 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2 Boston. Digging in now, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact, that's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So here's Mike Zunino, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Kiermaier's running. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up onto Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Brandon Workman is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Hunter Renfroe will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. One left for Tampa. Still down by a count of 4-2. Andrew Kittredge gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Peraza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 6-2. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now in the box, Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Meadows.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 21 homers and 51 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Meadows, just 24 years of age. He's in his third season as a major league player. Runners on first with one down. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball that time.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays strand just the one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Austin Meadows will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
He's set. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. And there's one down now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up, and quickly there are two away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The Rays entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered. Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Leith Hembry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Striding in to start the ninth, Willie Adames, and they'll need him to get something going here. And now a pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now that third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Look out, 1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. set to deliver the 0-1. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Boston wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball.